Oh shit, hooligans, you know about Big Trouble in Little China? What you know about Bigfoot and Little Berhma? Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you know about Little Berhma? You know about a Bigfoot and Little Berhma? Because you about to. Okay, this is a review for the episode of Berhma called Bigfoot in Little Berhma, which I will be including at the top of the description below so you folks can check it out. It's actually an online show and everything done by somebody who's local to like my area. JMC Film Co. I'll include their channel link as well in the description. Please go check them out. They have a bunch of short films and everything. One actually I was a big fan of, like, before I even got to do my short film, so it's really cool to like actually be able to work with them and everything now. Either way, the biggest thing about like the series Berhma, like just not even just this episode, at least for me watching it, it feels like nobody is trying to take this too seriously, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It means like these are folks that are probably like friends in real life, or they're like, you know, they're just kind of like passionate about making films or whatever. And they honestly just want to make something that they're going to have fun doing, and they're going to have fun showing people. In my experience, like, that's when, like, some of the just, I don't know, some of the best memories or even just some of the best things are created, is because everybody's having fun. Everybody's just trying to have a good time and make something that, like, you can laugh at and be proud of. So this show and everything is actually created by Justin McMurdo, JMC Film Co. It's one of those things, like, he created like these characters and everything. He's created almost like this little town universe that the like it's basically like either swamp monsters or fucking Bigfoot or could be killer clowns down the road. Who knows what's gonna happen? But the sheriff and the deputy are just, honestly, I think it's just one of these things where it's like they have like this chemistry together that it's like that friend or coworker that you get along with, but you can't help but always just like talk shit to or like argue with, or just like, I don't know, something about them. It's just like, it makes me want to see them on more adventures, and I want to actually see the characters kind of become like more, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. And being a huge fan of Bigfoot and everything, I should have worn my Bigfoot shirt for this, but I didn't. I was looking forward to actually checking this episode out. I actually thought it was really well done. There's certain things editing wise that like I probably would have done differently or whatever, but that's just like my editing style compared to somebody else's. That's not really like a definitive thing, you know what I mean? For the sheriff and deputy, I think one thing that I would like to see maybe for an episode is like, I had like one of my favorite scenes is when they're arguing over these Boston creams, and the deputy is just like, all right, and puts two together. He's like, well, this counts as one. I don't know, I would love to see it more, like, not the whole series, but I would love to see an episode where it's like the sheriff and deputy almost just trying to do their regular shit, and like all this other crazy shit is happening. Like people are getting chased by Bigfoot like behind them in the forest or something, and just like all this shit's going on, and they're just more concerned with like their argument that they're having or their conversation. Like, I don't know, I think that would just be like, I don't know, for me at least, it'd be entertaining to see. I'm not sure how I feel about Carol though. She's a lovely lady. Overall, like, if you look at the Bigfoot episode compared to even just their Swamp Thing episode, like, there are improvements. And that's the thing you want to see from people that are, like, doing this kind of thing. Because even if it is just for fun, you want to still try to be improving and make, like, the best thing that you can. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I thought this was an awesome episode. I thought it was just, like, a really fun adventure to kind of, like, take. I thought the sheriff and deputy, like, I have a lot of fun watching their, like, little shenanigans and everything. So, I'm excited to see where it goes in the future. Also, go subscribe to JMC Film Co. Justin has done so many different, like, short films and everything. One, I believe, is called Cluster, if I remember correctly. And that's, like, a Tarantino-esque one. It was really well done. So yeah, go support him. You'll see me in the little town of Berhma. I can't spoil nothing quite yet though. So yes, go check out Berhma. Go take an adventure with the sheriff and deputy. Go support JMC Film Co. Come on now, hooligans. Thank you so much for watching, good hooligans. If you're not familiar with this channel, go check out all the other content. The goal of this channel is to always add a laugh or add a smile or just have some fun at the end of the day. There's tons of different things on this channel. There's vlogs, podcasts, short films, music, poetry pieces, VR games. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You dive down to the rabbit hole. Make sure you subscribe, comment below. You might not get a reply, but I read them all, and I click that little thumb right there or click the heart, show it some love or some like. Regardless, I see it. Thanks for watching, hooligans. All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird.